Welcome to our video bulletin for Friday the 9th of April. It's been a joyous week, and following last weekend's great celebration of Easter, I hope you've all been able to rest as well. We've all been enjoying the fact that the roadmap of restrictions has been followed so far. We've been able to resume the rule of 6 outside. We know that next Monday there are going to be some new changes to what we can and cannot do. Looking backwards and looking forwards is what I want to do now, because this summer marks the 80th anniversary of the May Blitz in Liverpool. Now, this church was bombed first of all in December 1940. That was when public worship stopped here, and then it was bombed again in May 1941. And although at the moment we've got the exhibition for the Liverpool Plinth behind me, next week our Blitz exhibition will go up again. It was first devised for and put together for the 75th anniversary, and so we're going to put on display again to give people a chance to see it again, and also visitors to the city. We're going to see many more visitors coming in. Well, when this comes down, the Blitz display goes up just for a few months, and then in July the new Liverpool Plinth will be unveiled. The judging panel met a couple of weeks ago. We have chosen the sculpture for the next 12 months, and that will go up in the first week of July. I won't say any more about it because it's always good to shock people and to have them a little bit wound up and leaving anonymous messages of hate on my answer machine. But whether you like it or whether you're tepid about it, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. I know you're going to enjoy it. We chose a sculpture that reflects our mood at the moment, and we're not in the mood for something harsh that's going to make us react. We need to be looking for a city that's going to be inclusive and enjoyable, and that's what we're going to be doing in church as well. So also looking forward, I'm standing in this space in the narthex, where we in other times serve refreshments after the service. I'm looking forward to that getting back again. I just want to look ahead to the fact that we're going to be developing that congregational life again as the months go on. We will be returning to tea and coffee as soon as we can, and of course after evening services it'll be wine as well. And I hope that people will feel able to stay when that happens and to use the whole building. We're still going to have a mind to distancing and things such as that, so let's not all stay packed in this space when we've got a great building up there which we can spread into, and more importantly the gardens as well. So we're going to be using all our space in the coming months, and my ask of you is that you come along, you take part in it, you help others, you meet others, because that's what we now need to do in our church life. We restored our liturgy as we saw last weekend. It's all back where worship is in place. The outside organisations are coming in again, but now we need to concentrate on meeting each other. Well, as we look ahead to our weekend's worship, the church is dominated by our Paschal candle, which was first lit at the Easter Vigil on Saturday night last week, and we brought into church with the ancient songs of the church that are sung in plain song. And you can still catch up on some of those ancient ceremonies if you haven't seen them before on our YouTube channel. And the candle stays lit for the 50 days of Easter, although I'll let you into a secret that we do actually blow it out between services. But during services it is lit as we remember that the light of Christ is at the heart of Eastertide. Well, again, as we look ahead, we're very thankful for what we've learned in the last 12 months, and I'm beginning to think about how we're going to cling on to some of that in our worship as it goes forward. Musically, we are still waiting for congregational singing to return, and we've been reliant on both professional cantors and more recently we've used many cantors from the congregation as well, and it has enhanced our worship tremendously. We very much look forward to congregational singing returning. I hope that in the next few weeks we'll have some news of that. But I know as well that we need to cling on to some of what we've learned about how our music enhances our worship. And so particularly our congregational cantors will continue to have an enhanced role in our services. So looking ahead to this weekend, it is the second Sunday of Easter, and our parish Eucharist will be at 10 o'clock. I'm going to give you advance notice as well. It's in the notice by the front door as well, but no one ever looks at those, that the annual parochial church meeting will take place on the 25th of April, and we're going to do it during the main service as we did in October. That means that we get an increased attendance, but it doesn't take any longer because no one wants to sit through dreary meetings. So we will do it, but we will integrate it into the service and you will hardly miss it. That doesn't mean to say that scrutiny and accountability is lost, and there'll be more information about that in the e-bulletin in the coming weeks. But for now, please do join us at the Parish Eucharist at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Please come in person if you can, but for now our services are still live streamed. I hope you have a very good weekend.